supposed to have some games.
Hey guys, welcome back to Classic G-Body Garage. It is cold, it is snowy, and the G-Body farm is stagnant for the time being, basically. I'm going to try to get the blue Calais in the garage as soon as I clean up the garage here in a little bit. But right now, don't have a whole lot of things going on at Classic G-Body Garage. I'm going to do a couple of how-to inside of the garage here. But as of right now, I got my 97 J-Body Caballero up on the jack. This car actually left me stranded a couple of times recently, and this is my daily driver, and I need to make sure that this thing stays reliable. And I know this is a G-Body channel, but I do have a couple of videos of this car when I did the timing chain, water pump, tranny swap, subframe swap, all that stuff. And those videos actually helped out a lot of J-Body people. I got like 70,000 hits on one of the videos. So what happened recently, the good old Ohio salt, as you can see, this car is just absolutely covered in salt. I do get this car oil sprayed every year, but the salt was a little bit too much for it, and the fuel line ended up rusting out. So went ahead and fixed that, and just this morning the car left me stranded. It stalled. I believe it is the crank position sensor that is the problem. Now this car does have 235,000 miles on it, and that is an original part. And I had another 97 Caballero a couple years back. Crank position sensor went bad on that car, and what happened was it would stall just randomly and not start back up until the motor cooled off. It would start back up, you drive another couple miles, it would stall, cycle over and over and over. So found out that the crank position sensor was bad. So what I wanted to do in this video is show the J-Body people, anyone with the quad 4, the 2.4 twin cam engine that's in these cars, in the Z24s and the Malibus, in the Pontiac Sunfire GTs, anything that has this engine, where the crank shaft position sensor is located and what it looks like. Now I already did take it out, and this is what it looks like right here. Basically just a little cylinder looking thing with a little ear on it. There's your two-prong plug, and it basically slides inside of the engine block, and that O-ring keeps the engine oil from coming out. So that's what it looks like. I'll show you what the replacement part looks like, but I'll show you guys where it is located. Hopefully I can get underneath here and you guys can see where it is located. Alright, so there is the oil filter, little nub there, and there's the plug for the sensor. Now the sensor, let me get this plug out of the way, hold on one second. Alright, plug is out of the way. Now there's where the oil filter screws on. There's the starter. Now this is a 97, so the newer models do have smaller starters. And then right above the oil filter, you can see the hole. And then you can also see the bolt hole. And that's right where it goes, right on the back side of the starter. I thought I was going to have to take the starter out to remove it, but you can actually get to it. I got to it with a 1/4-inch ratchet, an extension, and an 8mm socket. The bolt came out, thankfully. And then the crankshaft position sensor, I just twisted it, gave it a little pry with the screwdriver, and it came out. So once again, there's the old one. This is a Borg Warner replacement part. I'll show you exactly what the new part looks like. It does look different. They claim it's correct. It's much lighter, much lighter. So there's the difference. The new one, the plug is straight on, and it's smaller. And here's the old one. The old one, the plug is at a 90. So there you go. Everything's plastic on this one. So what I'm going to do is put some grease around that O-ring, and put some grease around the top part here, so where it seals against the engine block, I don't get any crud that falls down inside of there. So the grease will act as a gasket. So make sure you grease it up. Put some anti-seize on the little bolt that comes out. Here's the bolt, 8mm bolt. Put some anti-seize on there. So if you ever have to take this apart again, it comes out nice and easy. So there you go. Crankshaft position sensor right above the oil filter, right behind the starter. I don't know if you can see it from the top here, which I highly doubt you can. You can't, so there you go. 2.4 twin cam crank position sensor replacement. All right, guys, we'll keep those comments coming, and don't forget to subscribe. And until the next time, keep those classic G bodies and J bodies on the road.